to pass a funding bill for the 13th time. That vote fell mostly along party lines, failing to reach the 60-vote threshold. 3 Democrats voted yes, while 2 Republicans voted no.
This evening, we have team coverage on the future of SNAP benefits as the government shutdown continues.
With federal funding set to expire this weekend, South Carolina is working to help people get food. We're hearing from families impacted by the SNAP shortfall.
Our Peyton Furtado joins us live now after speaking with people in our area about SNAP assistance as the government shutdown continues. Peyton.
Yeah, Nigel, Carol, one thing I learned today, this affects more people than you think. I chatted with retirees, single moms, single parents who are raising kids. I chatted with people who are working but still struggle to make ends meet. As a single working mom, Diamond Bowling has had to rely on food stamps for everything from children's birthday cakes to day-to-day groceries.
It's not just for what you think someone looks like who's, getting a free ride. Like I said, how are we going to cook dinner on Tuesday? How are we going to cook breakfast on Wednesday?
Nearly 74,000 households across the upstate rely on SNAP benefits, food stamps, to make ends meet.
We'll just have to skip a couple dinners, We have to do whatever we have to do in order to survive.
Each person with a different background.
Y'all might not think it $270 or $60 is something, but it is to somebody who wants to eat, who wants to provide for their children, who's out there trying to work.
And each person with different needs. Angela Jones is retired, but takes care of her 5 grandchildren while her daughter works.
Yeah, they eat a lot. They have to keep, snacks and stuff like that in the house.
Jones says her family already relies on food pantries and SNAP to stay fed. Taking food stamps away means fewer options.
Something we really need, not something we want.
Especially since nonprofits are already feeling the strain. Up until now, Greer Relief had a food pantry open to the public. People could get out as much as they needed. But when SNAP ends, they're having to pivot, moving specifically to bags just to get people through the week. Nearly 11% of South Carolinians rely on SNAP. But if this shutdown continues weeks or months longer, we're told nonprofits may have to give out less or run out altogether.
It's going to be heavy, not just for the adults, but the kids and the elderly. It's going to be heavy for a lot of the community.
And Carol, I know we're about to talk about Governor McMaster's announcement today. I chatted with some of the workers at these nonprofits. They tell us while that is going to be helpful for sure, again, if this government shutdown continues weeks, months, it's not going to be enough. In Greer, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.